New Zealand is going to tax cows for burping and farting. That seems a bit unfair. I mean, if they taxed vegans for our farts, we'd all be homeless. In today's Face the Facts Friday, we'll take a look at what's going on, and not only that, we'll take a look at some bad news for milk-drinking men. We've got a vegan TV ad that was so distressing, it got banned. We'll talk about vegan capitalism and it may be being the best way to save animals. And finally, because I know you love it, I'm gonna roast some people that left stupid comments on my videos. Let me know you're ready to start the video by hitting that like button right now. And let's kick off with the first story and find out what's going on with these cow burps and farts. New Zealand has a new plan to save the planet from climate change. They're going to start taxing burps and farts from cows and sheep. On top of this tax, they're also recommending farmers to start planting trees and, you know, save the planet.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
You might be sensing that I'm not really pro this, even though it's taxing farmers, and just bear with me, I'm going to tell you why. The money they get from this tax, they're claiming, the New Zealand government, that they're going to spend it on research and development. I've got a few ideas for your research and development team, actually, New Zealand, and you can have this for free. You don't need the tax money for this one.
Sarcasm. Snark. Wise cracks.
Stop drinking breast milk from cows, stop eating cows' dead bodies, and stop wearing and eating sheep. You little freaks. This is like that meme, like slapping a plaster on a burst water pipe. But what do the farmers think about this? They're actually pretty pumped about it. Andrew Hoggard, National President of Federated Farmers of New Zealand, said he approved of the proposals. We've been working with the government and other organizations on this for years to get an approach that won't shut down farming in New Zealand. So we've signed off on a lot of stuff we're happy with. But you know, like all those types of agreements with many parties involved, there's always going to be a couple of dead rats you have to swallow. I wonder why he's so happy about this and swallowing it up like he said, swallowing those dead rats. Oh yeah, it's a win-win for the farmers. He's basically paying for the ability to say, my farm is eco-friendly, so that he can slap an eco-friendly sticker on his products. He can greenwash them so people don't feel guilty when they buy them. And people think they're saving the world while they pay for animal abuse. Awesome work. And before you tell me, but hey David, this is New Zealand. All the cows are outside and have a lovely life and are cared for by all the farmers. We'll take a look at this story that just dropped from the New Zealand Herald, talking about how farmers have just been fined $95,000 for killing hundreds of calves. It turns out that these scumbags had a calf rearing operation, and of the 1,769 calves there between August and October of that year, 2017, 457 of them died from preventable diseases that they suffered from. So yeah, these lovely New Zealand animal farmers just got fined $95,000 for that. But remember, farmers do love their animals. Maybe instead of New Zealand greenwashing by putting a tax on cow burps, they could explain how drinking dairy will increase your chances of getting prostate cancer. The new study has shown that drinking milk makes you 60% more likely to get prostate cancer, if you're a man, of course, and have a prostate. Because at the end of the day, there is nothing more masculine, more alpha than drinking breast milk and getting cancer. Lads. And they reckon this has something to do with the fact that most of lactating cows are actually pregnant. Hormones in the milk could be what is causing the cancer. But yeah, of course, soy is the real problem. Soy's causing all these hormone problems, not the actual hormones in cow's breast milk. No, that's definitely nothing to worry about. Prostate cancer, schmostate cancer. What we really need to be worrying about are people's feelings. This vegan TV ad was just banned for hurting too many people's feewees. 63 little meat flakes complained about it, so the UK Advertising Standards Authority banned it. Let's take a look at what's just so distressing that it had to be banned.
And plastic straws are ruining the oceans. Poor fish don't stand a chance.
These are countries that still have bullfighting.
And wet markets.
They just don't care about animals like we do, babe.
Let's not even mention human rights issues.
No.
Can we just treat all living beings the same, please?
That's real equality.
Okay, that was pretty distressing. I'm honestly surprised that only 63 little meat flakes complained about it. I would have expected a lot more complaints. Hopefully they'll remember this ad the next time they're at the supermarket about to pay for some chopped up dead animals. I'm about to roast some people from my comments section, but first, we've got a few more interesting stories. So let's go. VFC, the vegan fried chicken company based out of the UK, is giving people a chance to try their products for free. You buy their product, you go to their website, and then they'll give you a refund for the product. Pretty cool. Vegan meat alternatives are really taking off right now. Even the largest meat company in the world, JBS, just launched a new vegan bacon under their plant-based company, Plantera. Now, I can hear some of you in the comments right now. Vegan meat won't save the animals. I see where you're coming from, and I get your points. I really do. But cheap vegan alternatives to meat are only gonna help people go vegan. That's just the reality. As much as I don't want to buy vegan products from a meat company, I fully support those meat companies making them. This article by Dr. Alex Lockwood, writing for Plant-Based News, says that cost, not kindness, will end animal agriculture. He says it's likely that price parity between plant-based and animal-derived meats will see the quickest changes made to our food system. What do you think about that? Do you think cheaper vegan meats are going to make a bigger difference than kindness and compassion when it comes to changing the world for the animals? Or do you think we can win over people with only kindness and compassion? I think I know where I stand on this, but let me know what you think in the comments. And before we get into the comments and roast some absolute numpties, we need to roast the numpty in this next story. A Florida man thought a 7-foot alligator was a dog on a long leash. Then the gator bit his leg.
No more drugs for that man.
I mean, you can't blame him, really. The amount of times that I've confused a Labrador with a 7-foot alligator is just... yeah, if I had £1 for every time that happened, I'd be a millionaire. Imagine seeing this guy and just being like, here, boy, who's a good boy? Who's a good scaly boy? But it's not all fun and games, unfortunately. This absolute moron's actions have led to that gator being caught and shipped off to a farm. And it's not just any kind of farm. This is a farm where people pay to go in and hunt captive alligators for fun, like the pathetic, spineless cowards they are. I hope that gator gets a few more chunks of some people. All right, it's time to roast some numpties from the comment section in today's Meat Flakes of the Week. It's time for Meat Flakes of the Week. You were wrong. I'm never wrong. You vegans are delusional. Look, man, I don't know what you're going on about here. Like, just because I can talk to animals and they can talk to me and we can read each other's minds doesn't mean I'm delusional. Someone's a vegan. Cue one-sided opinion video. Yeah, I'm a vegan talking about veganism on a channel mainly about veganism. What do you think? I'm going to not post one-sided videos? What? Bro, honestly, I'd rather have someone kill animals than not. No, me too. I mean, we live in an imperfect world. Most people will have paid to kill or killed animals in their lives. I'd rather they not do it now too. So they killed animals, then not killed animals. Yeah. I totally, that's what going vegan's all about. We're not all born innocent. You talk like the people I'm trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid well-educated, well-informed, eloquent people? Why? David seems like he would be a blast to hang out with. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. It's really, what a nice comment. It's nice to get a nice comment amongst all the meat flake. Oh, sarcasm. Okay. Oh boy, you seriously need a therapist. Yeah. No, seriously, do you know a good one? The less people eating meat, the easier it is for me to buy high-grade meat. Well, Brian, you're going to have a nasty shock when you realize what happens to the price of products when the demand falls. No one is fake. You're fake. You do your homework first. So is no one fake or am I fake? Make your mind up. Seems like people are desperate to get useless fame. Whichever video I saw on your channel, I was forced to report it due to wrong information you're giving in every video. Look, I'm not desperate to get useless fame. I'm desperate to get useful fame, and that's exactly what I've got with the videos you're commenting on, the Sad Guru videos. Dear David, where does all your anger and hate come from? What do you lack in yourself that you need to project it to others? It comes from Satan. All right? I'm pure evil. From your accent, I can see you're American. I guess we'll just stop that one right there. Let's ask him the person in this video. The video itself shows he needs to learn how to stop eating chicken and other animals. He needs real peace. My video shows that I need to learn to stop eating chicken and other animals. Not sure you were watching one of my videos. Let's see how much of your vegan bingo card you can fill on this one. I mean, God made predators and prey. And if he didn't make animals to be eaten, then why did he make them taste good? He could have made them taste disgusting. And if someone says, well, animals evolved, yes, they did, but God would have known they would evolve. So he could have taken the ability to evolve from them. And it's the food chain, just how life works. Yeah, it's a very confusing decision made by God to do it this way, isn't it? It's almost like there is no God. And that's why it ended up being like this. For the last 22 weeks, I've scoured the internet looking for news about veganism and animal rights related topics to bring you each week in our Face the Facts Friday videos. 22 weeks, 22 episodes. And on episode 22 of season 2 in 2022, we're going to bring an end to season 2 of Face the Facts Friday. There'll be a break now while I get my shit together for season 3, which I'm going to try and do bigger and better than ever. Some upgrades, some cool stuff. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss the big announcement for season 3. In the meantime, keep calling out that BS, and I'll catch you in the next one.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you